Hello YouTube and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I am playing Black Ops 3 and I'm going to talk about Black Ops 4 and what we saw in the Black Ops 4 trailer. Now, we saw a boat, we saw a ATV, we saw a transport helicopter, a transport helicopter with a mounted LMG, and we also saw maps that will be inside the game. The map Raid is inside the Blackout map, the map Nuketown, the map Verkut, which is a zombies map, and yes, AI zombies will be in the Blackout map in Black Ops 4. Holy crap, they put zombies in the Blackout mode. Wow, that is going to be amazing, guys. I cannot wait. In the trailer, there are secret videos that you can pause during the trailer, and it will reveal a hint of the maps will be on the Blackout map. And also some of the specialist characters. Now, we know that their zombie characters are in Blackout. And we also know there will be a rocket launcher in the Blackout mode. So if an enemy is flying their helicopter around the map and flying around and they're transporting their squad around, or they just are shooting at you with their with the mounted LMG, you can obviously use your rocket launcher, lock onto it, or have a free fire one and shoot down the helicopter, so helicopters will not be overpowered in the Blackout mode. Now, we can expect supply drops to be in the multiplayer mode because supply drops have been in the Call of Duty series ever since Advanced Warfare, and every game after Advanced Warfare has featured supply drops in their multiplayer. Without a doubt, there is supply drops in the multiplayer. I think we all can agree on that. So there are supply drops in the multiplayer. Now, the question that is $1 million is, are there supply drops in the Blackout mode? Now, if there's supply drops in the Blackout mode, I think that's going to be a big problem for the game, because then you have a game that has every single way to play as a cash grab, if you know what I mean. For example, the zombies has supply drops within the mode. So for example, you can get zombie supply drops, zombie crates, you can get crates in multiplayer, and since there is no campaign in Black Ops 4, that means that the multiplayer mode and the zombies mode will have supply drops, and the Blackout mode will probably have supply drops also, unless Treyarch and or Activision decides that supply drops in the Blackout mode is too much for the game and too much for the fan base. And if you ask my opinion, I think supply drops in the Blackout mode would be the final straw for Call of Duty, and potentially would make a lot of fans pissed off that there's a pay-to-win type of system in a Blackout Battle Royale Call of Duty. As we all know, Fortnite is a free-to-play game, so anyone, no matter what their age is, can download Fortnite and experience Fortnite, have a lot of fun, and they play the game for, as long as they want to, and they have the option to spend real currency on virtual skins that are actually pretty cool. And I know a lot of people who buy the skins because they want to brag and show off to their friends or their squad or whatever about how cool they look, and it does make you look like a better player. So the skins are cool, and it's definitely an awesome feature in Fortnite. But Call of Duty is a different play style, a different game type, where you have to pay to get the most experience out of the game, meaning that if you want to have all of the latest and greatest guns, you would have to spend hundreds of dollars to unlock the Peacekeeper, the M1 Grand, or whatever gun comes out in the Blackout mode or multiplayer or whatever. You can expect it to be the MP40 or the Scar H or whatever, some popular gun that was in the previous Call of Duties. So this means that Activision has the chance to decide to make their game a pay-to-win type of game or a free-to-play model such as Battle Royale. We know that the Black Ops game costs $60, and if you want the season pass, you have to spend $100, and if you want the digital, a lot of money for a flat-out season pass and the game at the same time. And keep in mind that when you buy the season pass and you pre-order the season pass with the Pro Edition or whatever the Activision forces you to buy so you can get the season pass, because as we all know, you have to spend the pre-order it in order to get the season pass, and a lot of people are highly frowning upon that, and I agree with them because it's a bad business practice. It's a business practice that can lead Call of Duty to its grave, and I don't think it's going to help Call of Duty in the long run. Activision has to really step up their game now, and they really have to give out more stuff. And we see the season pass now only has 12 maps, so this is not looking good for Activision and Treyarch, because hardcore Call of Duty fans realize that in the past we have received 16 maps for the season pass, and now it is confirmed that there will be only 12 maps in the season pass. So that is 4 less maps than you normally receive, and that is kind of a ripoff if you ask me, because you would pay $60 for 16 maps last year, but now you're forced to pay $60 for 12 maps. What this means is that you're paying more for less, and that is exactly what the Black Ops 4 game is this year, is you are paying more money for less. And we see that in the campaign because there is no campaign. We see that in the season pass because the season pass has 4 less maps than it was in the previous 5 Call of Duties. So Activision is really kind of shooting themselves in the foot here because they are taking away less than Call of Duty players are normally expecting from a Call of Duty game. Well, don't get me wrong, I still think Black Ops 4 can be an amazing game, but for Black Ops 4 to be an amazing game, aka a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10, for me it would definitely have to be really amazing, and the quality overall of the Blackout map would have to have that traditional Call of Duty feel, and it would have to have all of the stuff that we can expect from a Blackout mode, including the player count, which is leaked and confirmed to be 62, which may turn out to hurt the game in the long run, because you may be wandering around the map and you may not be able to find a player for 5 minutes or so, and that may really ruin the gameplay of the game. I'm surprised no one is really talking about how the low player count can destroy the overall game feel of the game, because you have a huge map and yet you have a small player base. They would really have to limit where the players parachute, or maybe make the map smaller, or I'm not sure, but I'm sure they have worked something out that can work out in the long term for the game. But yeah, I think Black Ops 4 is going to be a big success. It's going to sell a lot of copies, and it's going to get a lot of Fortnite players to play the game because it's a lot similar to Fortnite, but it has that realistic Call of Duty feel that we all know and love. And a lot of Fortnite players will, I think, migrate back to Call of Duty because it has that Fortnite mode in it. But also, if you don't like the Blackout mode and you're a traditional Call of Duty player and you love the campaign, then you're not going to play this game, because some people I know, they buy the game only for the campaign. And I know it sounds weird, but there are people out there who love the campaign and think it should be a part of Call of Duty, and I'm kind of one of those people. But I'm going to get Black Ops 4 just like everyone else. Okay guys, I think I've blabbered on and talked enough. I'm going to sign off, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Peace out.